Welcome back, everyone. This is Seraphilin playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and last time I accidentally stepped off this instead of going across like that. You can see there's another cracked spot in the floor there, which you can jump over. So, yeah, we're in the Battles of Captain Mac's ship. The monsters are moderately annoying, not too bad. But yeah, I think what happened was I came down the stairs from the upper deck here, stepped on the weakened thing, fell down, and had to work the way back out. I'm not sure if there's anything else below deck, so let's go around. And this looks like it's trying to be important, but is it though? If nothing else, the stairway seems pretty well guarded. But it just gets us back up to the middle of the deck, so not important? Yeah, that's just the other side of this. This just goes back to where the hookshot target was, doesn't it? Was there any point to any of that? Is there any point to coming below deck at all through this path? You can also jump over the target there. This thing. Okay, that gives you a chest, but then you can't get back without falling back down, and yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really anything here except some miscellaneous unimportant supplies. Alright, so let's go into the middle here. So you can't get in that way, but you can get in over here. Oh, beholders have an instant death attack. Yeah, we can push that. One heal potion. You can get out this way if you want, but there's no real point, because you can get out the other way anyway. But yeah, you can climb along the mast, you can climb across, I guess that's supposed to be a rope, but it doesn't make sense how thick it is. Don't need the heal potions. But yes, this gets us inside in another part of the ship that we couldn't get to otherwise. It's kind of middle path here. Yeah, it's kind of neat that they brought back the Bone Dungeon music for this. Okay, if you want that chest, you have to go through 3 battles. Is that worth it? Probably not. But yeah, the Aquaria region dungeon music was used... Oh, is that just it? Is there not even a boss? There's something here. Armor. Okay. So that takes us from 12 defense to 15, but more importantly, sleep immunity, which is very nice, and resistance to wind. So if I check status now... Yeah, immune to every status effect except Petrify and Instant Death. I don't think you ever get Instant Death protection, but you do get Petrify. That's on the last shield, which of course we don't have yet. Elements, you can see there's a spot there for probably Earth, which you never get resistance to. There's also a whole second row that you don't get either. I think the final companion does have resistance to something in there. But anyway. Yep, no boss. This is just Captain Mech. He sees the Captain Cac. Kaylee asked it to give us to you. And here's Kaylee herself, so that whole thing with the cap was kind of pointless, just like it seemed to be to begin with. The Dark King, Prophecy... But... Oh no, Reuben! He's been fine this whole way here, but all of a sudden he collapses. It's like a prolonged version of what happened with Kaylee earlier, where she was fine through the whole Minotaur fight after being poisoned, and then all of a sudden just collapses afterwards. Anyway, here's Tristram's music. He's back, along with Spencer. Now Phoebe wants to see us. And they just take off as soon as they arrive, and... yeah, that was kind of pointless. Huh, and this is still open because we never went out to the world map, so it never reset the chest contents. Okay. Anyway, we wanted to go to the inn. This is going automatically. Ruben's hurt. Spins around and falls down. Such a bad wound. Off to bed with you. Yeah, that was awkward. You need to hear Mac's news, you're not going to like it. And Phoebe joined! So just like that, we're back up to a full party. Phoebe is now level 34. She has a good selection of magic. Cure, Heal, and Life, I think she had before. I think Blizzard is new, and I'm almost certain she did not have White. Also, 40 White, 20 Black, 10 Wizard. Armor, she has a full set of stuff. The Magic Ring, Ether Shield, that's the thing I was thinking of. That thing in the corner I think is Drain attacks, so if an enemy uses Drain whatever, she's resistant to that. Or will be after fixing the equipment stuff. Steel Helm I don't think was new. Mystic Robe she had before, but that shield is new. The bow, however, is not. Back when we first got this, it was really strong. Now, not so much. But anyway, we need to fix her stats, so just a second. Okay, that's better. Her resistances are showing up, especially want the Paralyze and Sleep immunity. Would be nice if she also had Confusion and Petrify, but you're stuck with what you've got. And that's a lot better than what Ruben had anyway. Let's also take a nap. So yeah, here's Ruben. Ouch, don't touch me. Here's Kaylee, watching over them. And here's Captain Mac. What could be so important? Last part of the prophecy. The one behind the four is darker than the night and rises amidst the land. Yeah, we knew it wasn't over. You saved the crystals, but our real enemy is the Dark King. He's in the focus tower. Reach the tower with my ship, stand by the steering wheel, press the A button. Yeah, so that'll bring it to the staircase Ruben found earlier, and somehow neglected to tell us that's not just focus tower there. But yeah, if we come back to the map, we could have seen this earlier. I have noted this already. So that's where the ship was, I think. No, this was the Life Temple. That's where the spring was that was dried up. But over here, by the tower, there's this opening down at the sea level. Lake level? Anyway, we need to go back to the dock, which means we need to go back to the warp, which... honestly, this doesn't make sense. It's the only way to get to the dock is through a teleporter in some random person's basement. Oh, don't need the arrows. And to use the teleporter, you need the Mobius Crest, which apparently there's only one of, and it was lost in Spencer's place, and... yeah, I don't even know. Come to think of it, is there anything here now? Well, one explosive in that chest, which was all we needed, so... yeah, the ship is now fine, the monsters are gone. There are people down here now. You can buy cure potions from that one. You can buy seeds from this one. So that's kind of a neat bit of continuity that the whole ship is still here. Anyway, we go here, the ship sails over there. You can't move it around freely, but that's not surprising given this game doesn't really let you move around freely on the world map ever. And it's kind of awkward that you need to come into the ship every time just to do that, but here we are at the Focus Tower. Except not exactly. Doom Castle. We got a preview of this earlier when we came down those stairs to get the arrow spell. And just listen to this music. Yeah, the sand is of course sand. I think you can... No, you can't jump. So yeah, if you fall down there, you're just pushed towards the bottom of the area. Here it has what looks like an assassin. Shadow. But yeah, basically upgraded ninja types. Shadow multiplied itself. Yeah, they can do that. Phoebe is now blinded. And missed. But you can petrify these, so they're not so bad. You can petrify a lot of things, actually. So, I think the thing here was you need to find the right spot to go down to get to what you want to go to. Let's just circle around the outside for a bit now, though. Yeah, try here. Okay, for here you can Dragon Claw across. There may be more stuff there, I'm not sure. Gorgon, I think, was a resprite of one of the earlier bosses. Fankwood definitely is. Petrified that. Phoebe missed. Phoebe's still blind, I should cure that. Okay, that's just weak. Yeah, there's a lot of inconsistency in the monsters here. But anyway, this part is kind of a reprise of the Bone Dungeon. Except with Dragon Claw spots now. And over there is a reprise of the boss. Oh, more new monsters. I think the Minotaur zombie was from early on, so Phoebe should be able to take it out. Yeah. The shadows are what we've seen here. Iflit was from the Fire Zone. Yeah, monsters in the Doom Castle are weirdly inconsistent group of whatever. Climb down here. Grab this. Yeah, you need to make a grenade that so you can Dragon Claw that. I could have gotten to that from somewhere up there, but whatever. You cannot go around this, even though it looks like you should be able to. So here's our first boss refight, basically. Let's try magicking these. Anyway, if I'm lucky, yes. It's vulnerable to petrify. That is so silly. But yeah, I remembered that being a thing and took advantage of it. Yeah, that won't work every time, but when it does, it's so satisfying. Right, the ninjas have a death spell, of course. That's interesting. They're still weakened. And at this point, the boss music is just silly. Bomb damage was terrible. Anyway. It explodes like a boss, but it's not really a threat like a boss. Especially if you Dragon Claw it right away. Now we're to the Focus Tower. You could see this part earlier from the forest to access, I believe. And over there was where the staircase down to the arrow spell was. This is where the staircase is. Which is why Ruben should have been able to tell us more about this spot. This is blocked off. I believe there was another boss in here that you need to take out to finish that. Yeah, we're getting a reprise of the pyramid. I think the Kerberos is new. Yeah, they're not getting horribly beaten up, so probably a new monster. It is a Reese palette of stuff we've seen before, but I'm pretty sure the monster itself is new. Alright, remember what to do with these. You poke those in the face. Yeah, neat bit of transition there. I think the same thing happened in the Ice Pyramid itself, but it's been a while. Right, here we can jump across. Yeah, this might be important. Right, switch back to the sword. There's also the hookshot target up here, but we can just jump that, so... Yep, I don't know why that's like that. Let's open another door there. And here you can jump across this way, but not the other way. And you can jump across horizontally or vertically, but not both. Just another thing to poke there. Yeah, I'm not sure which way to go, so let's just look around a bit. One heal potion for when we cured Phoebe's blind earlier. This you can jump over. But I guess there's nothing there? Or maybe it's you need to open it from here. Yeah. But still, no apparent point to that. There's a lot of stuff here, but not all of it is actually useful. Go across there. This circles around through this spot, which we opened up earlier. There's crab. The arrows are nice. We could use some of those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we fought these freezer crabs back in Aquaria region. So, nothing new here. Oh yeah. Definitely nothing new. Petrified though. Alright, you can go across here, but you need to go over there to hit that first. Okay, so... I did need to go past the squid. Alright. Go across here. You can do that. Again, it's not necessary because you can jump across, but it's a bit faster. I had another self-destructing ninja. Which, as I've noted before, strangely does just as much damage if they're barely clinging to life as if they're at full health. And I know this isn't Pokemon or even a mainline Final Fantasy game, but it still feels like your damage when you blow yourself up should be linked to how much health you actually have. Anyway, let's just go back through this, back to the other spot. Yeah, back up here, go across that, go inside. And here's the ice golem, except it's not an ice golem anymore, it's a stone golem. So that presumably means it's not weak against Flare, but let's just use Flare anyway. Attacks with Thunder. We now have Thunder resistance, even though Thunder doesn't show up on the resist screen. Well, those didn't like that. Yeah, white is non-elemental, I'm pretty sure. That is a confusion attack, so it's a good thing it went after him because he's immune to it. Strong against Earth. Still good damage. How about Wind? Wind is just moderately strong. Stone Block is like Ice Block, except it's stone. Yeah, he can heal. Phoebe's the better magician, so she can keep nuking it. And the heal didn't get off in time. But that is why we have the life spell, but still. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the first refight was the only one you can cheese by petrifying. Anyway, that's now exploded. So if we come back outside... Yeah, back out of the ice area. These barriers are now gone, and we can go up to the next part, which will of course be a reprise of the Lava Dome. So we'll continue with that next time. Until then, this has been Aerophone playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and we are into the final dungeon.